Hello my loves, my name is Zaza and I'm on a mission of helping women become more confident and create the life they are crazy about. In this video we'll be talking about why self-love is the most important ingredient of self-confidence, and I'll give you 3 easy tricks to build your self-love muscle. Self-love is absolute foundation for self-confidence. And the same way you wouldn't even be thinking about building a huge skyscraper without making sure that you have damn good foundation, dig deep into the ground. That way you shouldn't be even thinking about getting on a self-confidence building journey without getting that self-love game on. So let's do this. The fact is, we are used to looking outwards. We don't actually see ourselves when we are doing something good. Probably only ever paying attention to ourselves when we are in a bathroom brushing our teeth, and then we are just looking at that line on our forehead or checking out that pimple, or being super harsh on ourselves why we did that presentation in such a bad way. I mean, realistically, it is very easy to be so harsh on ourselves when we know no one is gonna call us out on that. And I mean, if you would have someone following you all day long and telling you what a dumbass you are, I mean, you would pretty fast understand how destructive it actually is to be harsh on yourself. Subconsciously or out loud, any way you take it, being harsh on yourself causes low self-confidence, low self-esteem, anxiety, stress, and all bunch of very bad things. So first step in building the damaged self-confidence is focusing on yourself, but doing it in a positive way, not in a negative way like we are used to doing. Just imagine yourself like innocent little child that actually all of us deep inside are, and think how would you treat that little innocent, cute little child? So first thing first, negative self-talk and getting rid of it. I mean, negative self-talk is just a habit. We are so used to putting ourselves down and being super hard on ourselves. In our society, we are kind of programmed to think that bragging about ourselves, meaning talking positively about ourselves, is considered very negative, big no-no, you should not do it. So when you get compliment, you should play it down. And the more you put yourself down, the better you're gonna connect on a deeper level with that other person. So next time when you do something like that, when you get a compliment and when you try to play it down, and just pay attention that you do this subconsciously. I do it all the time, or at least I used to do it a lot, and I'm trying to catch myself now every time when I try to do that. Just say thank you and zip it. And every time when you catch yourself being super harsh on yourself for whatever reason, stop it. And take a few steps back, say something nice to kind of like cover it up. And the more you practice this, the more you practice talking positively to yourself, being nice to yourself, the easier it's gonna be, and actually you're gonna build that habit up. Instead of negative talk habit, you're gonna have, positive way of talking to yourself habit. Trick number 2, practice mirror work every day. So mirror work is actually a very simple exercise created by beloved Louise Hay. It's very easy, it's very simple, and it doesn't take almost any time. Basically, a few times throughout the day, she's recommending 5 different times. You take 1 minute and you stand in front of a mirror and say to yourself something like, I love you, I really love you. And I kind of took it and expanded it a little bit more, and I'm saying things like, you are amazing, you're beautiful, you're kick-ass, you're super confident, you have a super sexy accent, right? I mean, anything you can really think of. And the more you get into the energy of actually just like going one affirmation after another, one thing after another, like the more it's gonna affect you on an energetic level, and the more benefits it's gonna have. So one thing to think about when it comes to practicing self-love and doing mirror work is, simple thing. How do you expect others to love you and respect you and be good to you if you are not doing it and showing them how to treat you? You need to show other people how to treat you. You need to give them example. And there is no one in this world that should be more important to you than yourself. And I understand kids, like I have one and I love her like crazy, but honestly, like I could not be a good mom and I could not be good for her and there for her all the time if I not pay attention on myself, how I feel, and you know, if I don't give myself my time and love that I deserve. So you cannot give others what you don't have inside yourself. So put yourself first. It is not selfish, it's absolutely necessary. And trick number 3, gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. I mean, great relationships, family, health, nice boobs, nice hair, smile. I mean, honestly, some of us had to pay for some of those things. So if you have it, be grateful for it. Okay, seriously now. Not that I was unserious just a moment ago. But seriously, gratitude is one of the best things and one of the best practices you can ever incorporate in your daily life. And I mean on absolutely daily basis. Basically, what gratitude does is keeping us focused in the moment on what's good in our lives. Because no matter who you are and no matter like what crap are you going through right now in your life, I am absolutely sure that there is something you can be grateful for. For example, air you're breathing. You have water to drink. I mean, simple. Sometimes when I can't, you know, come up with anything, I say like, I'm grateful for my bed. I had somewhere to sleep tonight, and I'm grateful for this cup of coffee because I'm just coffee addict. But anyway, in the time that we're living with all the social media craze and everyone's photoshopped photos and great vacation photos and all the things, you know, it's kind of easy to look at our own lives and our own kind of like daily regular lives and start comparing it to someone else's perfect life. That brings our confidence down, that brings us our self-love, and you know, it just kind of like creates a lot of issues that are unnecessary. And being grateful for what we have kind of like keeps us focused on us and what is good, instead of just like going crazy about what we actually do not have. And if we focus on what we do not have, I mean, it's gonna bring us down, like make us depressed, makes us anxious, and affect our confidence in very negative way. So basically, just take a few moments every day to either write down the things you should be grateful for, and I suggest 10 things minimum, or you know, just like repeat them in your head and say why are you grateful for everything that you're listing. It kind of like keeps you in the moment a little bit longer. So like I said, practice self-love daily, do mirror work every day, few times a day. It's very easy, just a few minutes a day, and be damn grateful for everything you have in your life. And be sure that before you know it, you're gonna be well on your journey of loving yourself like crazy, and you're gonna be building a strong foundation for that super strong self-confidence. If you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe and the bell so that you know when my next video is coming. And next time we're going to be talking about visualization and how to use that technique to build a damn strong self-confidence.